Welcome to another enchanting bedtime story filled with valuable lessons for children. Tonight, we invite you to join us on a captivating journey to a picturesque Mexican farm where a rooster, a goat, a donkey, and a Doberman share their heartwarming adventure. Through their journey, Ricky the Rooster learns a crucial lesson about controlling his anger. So snuggle up, little ones, and let's embark on this soothing bedtime story that promises to be both entertaining and enlightening. In a tranquil village nestled amid rolling hills, there stood a beautiful Mexican farm. This farm was not just any farm. It was a harmonious place where various animals coexisted in peace and unity. Among these animals were a wise old goat named Pablo, a gentle donkey named Diego, and a loyal Doberman named Luna. But at the center of it all was a fiery-tempered rooster named Ricky. Ricky was a striking rooster with vivid red feathers and a magnificent comb atop his head. He was well aware of his vibrant appearance and often used it to assert himself. Ricky would strut around the farm, crowing loudly at dawn, and on occasion he'd peck at his fellow farm friends. Though they found his behavior irksome, they tolerated it because they knew Ricky had a good heart beneath his fiery exterior. One bright morning, as the sun began to rise, Ricky took his usual position atop the fence, ready to announce the new day. But something was amiss. His voice came out as a harsh, angry crow that echoed across the farm, startling his friends. "Cock-a-doodle-doo," he screeched, his feathers ruffled. Pablo, the wise old goat, trotted over to Ricky and said, "Ricky, what's bothering you? Why are you crowing so angrily?" Ricky couldn't hide his frustration. He explained that he had been practicing his crow for an upcoming contest among the farm's roosters, but no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't get it right. He was filled with self-doubt and anger, which caused him to lose control over his emotions. Diego, the gentle donkey, approached Ricky and said, "My friend, anger won't help you win that contest. You must find a way to control your emotions and calm your temper." Luna, the loyal Doberman, added, "We're here to support you, Ricky. Maybe we can help you find a solution." Ricky felt a warmth in his heart, touched by the care and concern of his friends. Together, they devised a plan. Pablo would teach Ricky some calming breathing exercises, while Diego would share stories of patience and self-control. Luna, with her keen instincts, would observe Ricky's behavior and offer gentle reminders whenever he started to lose his temper. Days turned into weeks, and Ricky practiced diligently. He listened to Pablo's soothing stories and followed Diego's advice on remaining patient. Luna was always by his side, offering encouragement and support. Slowly but surely, Ricky began to notice a change within himself. He felt more composed, and his temper became less explosive. As the days went by, Ricky found solace in the stories that Diego shared. The donkey had a knack for weaving tales of patience, endurance, and self-control. One evening, as they gathered under the moonlight, Diego began a new story. "Ricky, my friend," Diego began, "let me tell you a tale of a donkey, just like me, who faced a challenging journey through the rugged mountains. His name was Pedro, and he had to carry a heavy load of firewood to a distant village." Ricky listened intently as Diego continued. Pedro knew that the journey would be tough and the load would be burdensome, but he remained calm. He took one step at a time, never rushing, and never losing his temper, even when the path became steep and rocky. Despite the challenges, Diego continued, Pedro reached the village safely and was rewarded for his patience and self-control. His journey taught him that losing his temper would have only made things worse. Instead, his calm and steady approach helped him overcome the obstacles. Ricky found the story of Pedro inspiring. It reminded him that patience and self-control were virtues worth striving for. As the days passed, he continued to practice calming techniques, all while picturing Pedro's journey and determination in his mind. Pablo, the wise old goat, also contributed to Ricky's transformation. Under the shade of the ancient oak tree, Pablo would guide Ricky through meditation and deep breathing exercises. The farm's serene surroundings, with the gentle rustling of leaves and the distant babbling of the brook, created the perfect ambience for these calming sessions. One sunny morning, while the birds chirped and the sun bathed the farm in a golden glow, Pablo introduced Ricky to a new meditation technique. "Ricky," Pablo began, "close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine yourself in a vast, open field, surrounded by the beauty of nature. Feel the gentle breeze on your feathers and the warmth of the sun on your cone." Ricky followed Pablo's guidance, and as he closed his eyes, he pictured the peaceful scene described. He felt a sense of tranquility washing over him. The anger and frustration that once consumed him started to melt away. "Now, Ricky," Pablo continued, "imagine a bright red balloon in front of you. This balloon represents your anger. With each breath, visualize the balloon getting smaller and smaller until it's just a tiny speck. As you do this, let go of the anger and breathe in calmness." Ricky's breathing became slow and deep as he focused on the red balloon shrinking in his mind's eye. With each breath, he felt lighter and more at ease. This meditation, combined with Diego's stories and Luna's gentle reminders, played a significant role in helping Ricky gain control over his anger. The day of the crowing contest arrived, and Ricky was a bundle of nerves. But this time, he was equipped with more than just a strong crow. He had gained self-control, and his friends' support had transformed him into a rooster of not only striking appearance, but also admirable character. As the sun rose and the contest began, Ricky stood tall and proud. When it was his turn to crow, he took a deep breath and let out the most powerful, melodious crow the farm had ever heard. The judges were amazed, and the audience was captivated by his magnificent performance. Ricky won the contest, but more importantly, he had won a lifelong lesson in self-control and the true value of friendship. He realized that controlling his anger was not just about winning crowing contests. It was about being a better friend and a better rooster. As Ricky proudly accepted his prize, he knew that his transformation was thanks to his dear friends, Pablo, Diego, and Luna. He knew that anger was a powerful emotion, but so was the strength to control it. Ricky had learned that by working together and supporting one another, they could overcome their shortcomings and become better beings. The lesson Ricky learned that day stayed with him for the rest of his life. He continued to crow each morning, but now his crow was not just loud and vibrant. It was filled with harmony and self-control. Ricky's journey had a lasting impact on the entire farm. Other animals, inspired by his transformation, began seeking guidance from Pablo, learning stories of patience from Diego, and receiving gentle reminders from Luna. The farm became a place where self-control and empathy thrived. The harmonious atmosphere on the farm also attracted visitors from nearby villages. People came to witness Ricky's beautiful morning crow and to hear the inspiring stories shared by Diego and Pablo. The farm had transformed into a place of not only coexistence, but also learning and growth. The once tempestuous rooster had become a symbol of change and inspiration. His story spread far and wide, carrying the message that even the most deeply rooted flaws could be overcome with the right guidance and unwavering determination. And now, dear friends, if you enjoyed Ricky's inspiring tale and the valuable lesson he learned about self-control, please consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you'll stay updated with more enchanting bedtime stories and lessons from the heart. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue sharing these magical moments with you. As the night embraces you, filled with the lessons of Ricky the Rooster, we bid you good night. Sweet dreams, little ones, and may you wake up tomorrow with hearts as light as feathers, ready to face a brand new day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more adventures. Good night and sleep well.